have admired what you've tried to do. You've tried to do different roles. I think you want to be fearless as an actor, but the very reason, why they are giving you the popularity is becoming restrictive in that path, right? You still managed to do so much. 15 years of Nani, that's amazing.
Thank you.
How do you look back at this journey?
It was actually, it all feels, it doesn't feel like 15 years, first thing. And if I look back now, maybe it feels like 2.5 years, the whole thing. Because Ashta 2008 was my first film, and somehow the memories are so fresh. And it really feels like I've done Ashta 2 years back. I've been working non-stop back to back. So it really doesn't feel like 15 years. It feels like, oh, it went off so fast.
And look where we are, and look where you are today.
Yeah.
I mean, now of course everybody knows that you started off. It's very interesting though. I know that you said that you wanted to be an actor always because Mani Ratnam's movies inspired you.
Yeah.
But you also gave yourself a reality check and said, I think direction for a person like you is something that you thought the part to go. And of course, we all know he was a clapper boy.
Yeah.
And in Bapu's set, which you've mentioned.
Yeah, my first film.
The fact that you gave yourself that reality check, I want to know, I think intrinsically also comes from the fact that, you didn't have like a solid backing, someone out there.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
You are not that confident. And I also feel the insecurities of how you portray superstars, right? The way they look, the gait.
Correct.
I feel like you felt like you didn't have it.
I didn't have it. Correct.
So I want to go there. I want to dive there and see like how did you break through that? From that boy who was doubting himself, what were you doubting? And it's important for an actor to know that.
Yeah, and I was doubting myself because I was all my life I was a kid who didn't, how do I say this? I have a lot of cousins who all, studied well. I never used to, I used to get bad, marks in my tests and all. I was a bad example in my family where they used to say, if you don't study well, you will become like Nani.
Oh, really?
Because I was struggling, I was like, I wanted to do something in cinema and then I was not sure what to, I love cinema, and I didn't know anyone. I'm a complete outsider. So the confidence level obviously was at the rock bottom. And everybody told me that you need to know someone or some recommendation at least, even though if you're not like directly related or anything. So I don't know absolutely no one. So I thought it's not possible. And also, how do I, even if like I want to do roles, what roles do I get? Will I get this friend roles, or will I get some role where I have to stand in the background, or will I get to do some main roles? That's why it was all out of question, and anything probably they would think of me was not very exciting. So I respect the side roles also, but that's not what I was looking.
Yeah, no,
and because going away from the going against what family was saying and everything, and then saying I know I want to do something in cinema. I wanted to prove something that, see, look, I want to do films, I love films, and I'll be happy there. And when I look at the actors and all the kind of things they were doing, I was like, no, I don't think I'll fit into this. The chances are very, very, full at rock bottom. So I thought, okay, direction is something to do with the talent. I don't need recommendation or don't need anything. If I stay there in the industry, if I somehow get my chance as an AD, if I work in few films, if I understand technique, if I understand filmmaking, then if I have talent, I can become a filmmaker. If I don't, then I can, fail trying.
Yeah.
So that was the mindset at that time. I worked hard. I somehow, I stuck to, for a couple of years, I kept waiting outside the offices to get the assistant director post, the clap boy post. That itself was very difficult. And after working for a few films and as an AD, after making a lot of friends, after working for a year as an RJ, kind of my confidence went up because my friends around kept telling me, we love your story, I like the way you talk, or like the way you explain a story. All of my friends used to ask for a review of a film and I would go and watch and come back. I used to very animatedly review the film. I used to enact few scenes and show them. So they used to be like, they used to go watch
I
the
want
film.
to know which film.
A lot of films. Like
Which
for
one you
example, I saw this Rajini sir's film Shivaji, and I came back and I gave a review to my to the entire
I'm going to make you do
friends
this now.
group. No, that is not possible now. But
No, this one, no?
But they all were like, they all went, they all got too excited. They all went to the film next day. And they came back and said your narration was better.
Really?
So, no, the
Oh,
kind of
wow, I love it.
No, the kind of confidence it gives you at that particular time. They all loved the film, but they thought a few scenes, the way you narrated, it sounded very exciting. So slowly there is a confidence where it is working. Something is working. Everybody is loving it. So slowly I think, and things fell in place, and then the first film happened, and then rest is history.
That is history.
Yeah.
And then the star was born.